Manakop, you are recognized.
Marami pong salamat, Mr. Chair. May I request that the former chairman of PCSO, General Pinili, sit beside General Acorda.
General Pinili,
And may I request, Mr. Chair, na yung in charge ng STL franchises take the place of the Assistant General Manager para hindi na po papalit-palit.
okay. May we ask the official of the PCSO in charge of gaming?
Yung pag-grant ng franchise ng STL.
Can we...
Mr. Chair, is it about the procedure? About the procedure on STL?
No, yung nag-grant ng in charge na pag-grant ng STL. Franchises.
Board yun, sir. Members of the board, Mr. Chair.
Board.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so you're going to speak for and behalf of them.
No, I cannot, sir.
Ay, sino po ang maupo?
We don't have a member of the board right now, Mr. Chair.
Yung transfer niya.
Sino po ang nandito na nakakaalam po yung pag-issue ng franchises?
Mr. Chair, may we allow our legal officer?
Yes, let's see. And may I know kung sino po yung taga-issue ng mga sasakyan ng PCSO? Meron ba yung nag-issue ng mga sasakyan? Just like the pick-up used by the late Wesley Barayoga?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. The office assigned to issue the service vehicles for PCSO officials and employees would be the General Services Department of PCSO.
Sino nga?
At present, the manager of the General Services Department is Ms. Agnes Ibera.
Is she around?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, kung pwedeng maupo siya kasi kasama sa pagtatanong ko yung para mas mabilis. Nandyan siya? Have you all taken your oath?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Kanina pa pinatatayo yung mga resource persons na dapat nandito eh. Kaya tumatagal ang hearing. Madam, nag-take oath ka na ba? Have you taken your oath?
Kanina po yung sinabi nyo doon sa... Tumayo po ako doon kanina.
You have taken your oath. Ikaw, attorney.
Not yet, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair?
Comsec, please administer the oath of attorney.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this public inquiry? So help you God. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Comsec. Please proceed, Congressman Akop.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Before I proceed to the issue at hand, may I ask some clarificatory questions? For Colonel Grijaldo, ito ba ang last name mo, Grijaldo?
Yes, sir.
Yes. When were you assigned sa Mandaluyong?
Before Mandaluyong, sir.
Hindi. When were you assigned to the Mandaluyong City Police Force? Kailan?
July 1st, Your Honor.
July 1st of 2020.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And where was your former assignment? Saan ka nang galing?
I was then the under the Chief Directorial Staff in National Capital Region, sir.
Sa National Capital Region.
Yes, sir.
Sigurado ka doon, hindi ka galing sa Davao.
Sir, I came also to work with, I also assigned during my
Relax
junior
ka lang.
years.
Mag-relax ka para masagot mo yung katanungan ko ng
Yes,
tama.
sir. Yes, sir. I was assigned in Davao Region, sir.
Before you were assigned sa NCR Command? Or galing ka sa Davao, diretsong Mandaluyong?
No, sir. Na-assign din na ako, sir, sa Region 7, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sige, thank you. Colonel Barandog,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
na-assign ka sa PCSO as part of the contingent ng CIDG noong 2020. Tama?
Sir, I was assigned in PCSO, sir, as detailed, sir.
As?
Detailed, sir.
Yes, I know.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Not as a CADG, sir, but coming from PRO 7, sir.
PRO 7. So,
Yes, sir.
ang nag-request sa iyo na pumunta sa PCSO, ma-detail doon, ay si Colonel Garma. Tama?
Yes, sir.
Kasi magkasama kayo doon sa Region 7 eh.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Thank you. At ikaw yung opisyal na na-ambush na kasama mo yung asawa mo.
Yes, sir.
Kilala mo na kung sino umambush sa'yo o nagpa-ambush?
I have several suspects, sir.
At least, that's good enough kasi alam mo kung sinong iilagam mo. For this SITG, CIDG, ano po yung mga motives na nakita niyo in your investigation report?
In the report of the SITG, sir, the finding was to look into the previous assignment of General Barayuga.
Hindi, gusto ko lang yung tatlo na para mabilis tayo, iho. First is, sabi kanina niyo kay Honorable Castro, involvement sa drugs.
Yes, sir. The recommendation was there was two recommendation: the involvement in illegal drugs and the fact find and the possible anomalies in PCSO, which resulted in the filing of cases by the NBI against PCSO officials.
Now, may I know yung basis ng anomalies sa PCSO? Just like what anomalies?
Your Honor, sir, I am not privy to that, sir. I will check with the records, sir, sa CIDG, sir.
And according to your report, meron po kayong may final yung NBI na kaso against PCSO for corruption? Would that be correct?
The description by the SITG is alleged anomalies in PCSO.
Okay. Now, have you ever conducted a background investigation on the late Attorney Wesley Barayuga?
Yes, sir. I think the investigators have conducted the background investigation on the person of General Barayuga, sir.
And may I know what was the finding of that background investigation?
In the discussion during case conferences, it was found out that General Barayuga has a modest lifestyle and actually doesn't have a vehicle used from home to his workplace, and accordingly he has this Toyota Innova, but it's being used by his son. And
His
normally
daughter.
he commutes from his home to
In other
his
words,
workplace.
the late Wesley Barayuga is a simple man or was a simple man. Hindi, walang sasakyan. Yung sasakyan niyang Innova, ginagamit pa ng kanyang anak.
Those were the findings of our investigators, sir.
Even when he was assigned sa PCSO, simpleng-simple siya, wala siyang sasakyan. Ang ginagamit niya, public transportation. Tama?
That was the findings, sir, of the
Yes.
investigators.
Mr. Chair, ito pong issue na ito ay nagdala ng tension between the Lacans, yung graduate ng Philippine National Police Academy, at saka Cavaliers na graduate ng Philippine Military Academy. Kasi yung pinatay ay graduate ng Philippine Military Academy Class of 83 at yung alleged na nagplano ay members ng Lacan, Class 96, at ang ginamit ay Class 2006 where Colonel Mendoza belong. Right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. At ito ay hindi po connected sa war on drugs. Ginamit ito na issue laban kay Attorney Wesley Barayuga for their selfish, yung kagaya ng sinasabi kanina ni Honorable Adjong, selfish or personal interest. Let me start. General Pinile, you were the one who recruited Attorney Barayuga. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Why? Because
Because,
classmate mo siya.
He was my classmate and a lawyer.
Yes. And you know for a fact na may mga issues between Colonel Garma, the general manager, and your corporate board secretary. Tama po ba?
I have no personal knowledge, but I know that my classmate is very honorable man. He is not fan of issuing.
I'm not asking whether the late Attorney Barayuga is an honorable man na-establish na kanina. Simpleng-simple lang yung tao. Wala ngang sasakyan pag pumapasok. And that is true. Alam mo yun, di ba? Classmate mo eh.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Do not describe him already. Na-establish na yun. Fact na yun. What we're trying to establish is the motive why he was killed or he was murdered. Di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. So you deny knowing the issues between your general manager, Colonel Garma, and your corporate board secretary? Hindi mo alam yun? Ikaw ang chairman?
Can I explain, Your Honor? Last March of 2020, I was in Davao and we are doing board meeting online. And my board secretary, since he's the one collating all reports, is always in the office. So from March to July 30, I was not in the office. So I don't really know the issues, but I know that my board secretary is not issuing board certificates if all the board members have not signed. So maybe that's the reason why he was targeted. Kasi I know that granting of authority to operate is solely given to the GM. So baka meron silang problema doon, and I don't have personal knowledge of their issues. Your Honor.
You do not have personal knowledge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Pero alam mo na may mga hindi napipirmahan ng board na nire-request ni GM Garma na mangyari.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Kasi your general manager wanted to increase the number of franchises ng STL at gustong ipasok yung perya ng bayan.
I have inkling on that, Your Honor.
Yes. You have an inkling? Mas
Yes, sir.
alam ko pa kaysa yun na general manager ka.
On the issue of peryahan ng bayan, because it's an illegal game.
Yes. And may I know if during that time, after the death of Attorney Wesley Barayuga, you texted his wife?
Maybe I inform her, Your Honor, because my classmate was killed, and as a classmate, and also the chairman, it's my obligation to inform her, Your Honor.
That is your obligation, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you informed her na meron kayong parang separate investigation group to look into it. Tama rin po ba?
It's because, you know, Your Honor, I inform our class president on how to solve this problem. So in order to relieve the pain of the wife of my classmate, I inform her that we have parallel investigation so that it will be facilitated. And also, Your Honor, the class and other concerned groups posted a 1 million bounty for those who can help facilitate the investigation. So I would like only to tell this, Your Honor, that during the wake, I was approached by the brother of my classmate. Sir, hindi sana ito maging statistics lang. Kaya we assured him, kasi yung brother ni late Wesley is also a general in the fire service, I think.
Yes. Pero doon sa itinext mo kay Mrs. Pinili, and I have a copy of your text, you said something about the phrase privilege. I would like to read a part of it. Good morning, Mr. Sara. Hope you are doing fine and able to cope with the tragic loss of Wesley. My conversation with Yusek Q, siguro si Yusek Kinsay ito. Sino yung Yusek Q?
Yusik Kitain, Your Honor.
Kitain. And Senator BG. Sino po yung BG? Senator Bongo?
Bongo, Your Honor.
Were privileged communication or were considered highly confidential? What were those informations that you shared with Yusek Kitain and Senator Bongo na confidential? Hindi na confidential ngayon kasi masosolve na yung kaso eh.
Regarding, Your Honor, I said this because we have also already known the motive. So I reported this to them.
Let me stop you there, please. You have known the motive?
Yes, already, Your Honor.
Ano yung motive na alam nyo noon?
Now, the issues now...
Ano yung motive na alam nyo noon? Pakisagot lang yung aking katanungan kasi nanggaling po sa bungangan nyo po yun eh.
It was already been
alam nyo na kung sino ang may kagagawan. Would that be correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. And for 4 years, you have suppressed it. You and some members of your class. Di ba? Or you want me to show proof of that? Alam ninyo, totoong nangyari, but you never did anything about it. Why? Because of fear. Am I correct?
Partly, Your Honor.
Partly. And which part is not true? Hindi ka makasagot. Anyway, bahala ka na sa iyong mga classmates. Dapat ka, nagsasabi ka na ng buong katotohanan dito eh. Dahil masosolve na yung pagkamatay ng classmate mo. Now, may I ask the PCSO, when was the vehicle used by Attorney Barayuga issued to him?
Your Honor, may we be given a time to present the record because we don't have the records right now?
Siguro pwede naman yung tawagan kung sino man ang nakakaalam. Sino ba nakakaalam? Kasi yun po sana pinaupo ko dyan eh. Para hindi po tayo magtagal.
Actually, Your Honor, the office issuing the MR, the memorandum receipt, is the Assets and Supplies Management Department and not the General Services Department.
Yeah, because, Madam, I was informed, or from my informants, in-issue yung vehicle na yun dahil nahihirapan yung tropa ni Colonel Mendoza na ipinpoint yung movement niya. Kasi, sabi ko nga, gumagamit siya ng public transportation. Hindi ba, General Pinili?
My classmate, I know him personally because we are eating during lunchtime.
Nagbabaon.
Nagbabaon siya.
Yes. Nagbabaon siya.
And
Pero gumagamit siya ng public transportation.
yes, sir. Because
Yes.
according to him, exercise din daw.
Yes. Kasi nahihirapan nga yung naatasan na yariin siya eh. Nahihirapan why? Dahil gumagamit siya ng transportation, walang pattern. At madaming madadamay kung upakan mo kung nasa public transportation. Di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Kung nag-imbestiga kayo ng tama, tapos na sana ito. Kung gusto nyo tapusin, tapos na rin sana ito. Hindi ngayon lang matatapos. Tama? Tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Now, General Acorda,
Yes, Your Honor.
alam mo ba kung sino yung mga membro ng Voltes 5? Yung empleyado rin na civilian employee, alam nga nila eh.
Yes, Your Honor. I think there
Huwag
is
ka
a
nang
listing of that.
magsinungaling. Kasi alam ko naman yung civilian employees nga ng PNP, alam eh kung sino membro ng Voltes 5. Pero yung susunod na tanong ko, are you aware of the existence of the group called Kingsmen?
Your Honor, pwede bang i-review ko yung mga documents na hawak ko?
No, ang tanong ko lang po ay simple. Are you aware of the existence of a group of Kingsmen in the Philippine National Police?
It sounds familiar, Your Honor.
It sounds familiar.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Commissioner Leonardo, are you aware of the existence of a group of Kingsmen sa PNP, being a NAPOLCOM commissioner?
Sir, I have no idea with regards to the Kingsmen po.
You have an idea.
No idea po ako.
You have no idea.
Kingsmen.
And therefore, if you do not have any idea, you are not a member of that group. Would that be correct? You do not have to lie to me because I know the truth.
No, I'm not a member of Kingsmen, Mr.
You are not. And therefore, you are lying. The members of that group ay 8 po kayo. 8 po kayo. At alam na alam ng mga membro ng Philippine National Police that there's such a special group known as Kingsmen. And they have cornered yung ibang STL franchises. And that's precisely the reason why Attorney Barayuga was killed, simply because hindi niya gusto yon. Inaayawan niya. Tama rin po ba, General Pinili?
Based on the character of my late board secretary, yes, sir.
Yes. I'm asking this Gerald Acorda, kasi nung nabaril si Wesley, Gerald Barayuga, ikaw ay nasa intelligence. Di po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Yun ang kuwan nun. Now, 8 po yun. May I know from PCSO, is there such an entity as Refresh Gaming Corporation?
Mr. Chair, can we be given time to check the records first?
Para kayong rin si Kwan Casandroong, na paborito ni Honorable Dan Fernandez. I will double check. Binibilang ko noong hearing dito kung ilang beses sinasabi ni Madam Cassandra Ong yung I will double check, Your Honor. Oh, kaya, bakit hindi nyo alam kung merong Refresh Gaming Corporation na nag-i-engage sa STL? Attorney Insyong, hindi nyo alam? Dahil wala si Attorney ay si Madam Gabuyo? May I ask Colonel Garma, do you know of the existence of a Refresh Gaming Corporation?
I have not encountered that company, Mr. Chair.
You have not encountered
Wala.
that company?
I'm trying to, wala pa akong maalalang nabasa ko. First time ko po narinig dito, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Refresh.
Would the PCSO know? Wala. May I ask PCSO to submit to this committee in the next hearing, Mr. Chair, the incorporators of RGC, Refresh Gaming Corporation. In my list, Commissioner Leonardo, you're part of the 8 Kingsmen. You are part of it. And some of the members, like, for example, I want PCSO to validate this, yung in charge ng management ng STL sa Batangas ay isang Colonel Kahipe. Classmate mo yun, di ba? Commissioner Leonardo.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Classmate ko po.
And a certain Colonel Ochabe, the manager of the STL franchise in Cebu. Classmate mo rin ito?
Classmate ko rin po, Mr. Chair.
Ha?
Classmate ko po.
Yes. Kasama ka eh. The famous 8 Kingsmen. Di ba? Now, let us go to Colonel Mendoza and Mr. Nelson Mariano. Totoo ba na nahirapan kayo talaga na targetin si Attorney Wesley Barayuga?
Yun po ang sabi nung ni Loloy. Nahirapan sila.
Sino ni Loloy?
Yes, sir.
Yung napili nyo na gunman.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bakit?
Base sa sabi niya, bigla nawawala daw po.
Biglang nawawala?
Yes, sir.
Oo. So, walang pattern kayong makita?
Yun ang sabi nila, sir.
Kaya yung mga gusto makaiwas, do not establish a pattern. Kasi doon kayo mayayari. Tama?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, paano nyo na-establish ang pattern para mayari si Attorney Barayuga?
Yung nga, sir, na sinabi ni Tox na i-issue ng sasakyan.
And would you be able to recognize Yung sinasabi mo na tox? Ha? Hindi. Kilala mo ba yung tox?
Hindi ko po siya personal na kilala, pero nakaharap ko po siya.
Nakaharap mo siya?
Yes, sir, sa baba po ng PCSO.
Doon sa ibaba ng PCSO. Bakit kayo nagkita?
Binigay niya po yung mga information regarding kay Sir Barayuga.
Wala siyang binigay na litrato?
Meron po, biniber niya.
So, nakilala mo si the late Attorney Barayuga.
Yes, sir.
Now, nalaman nyo lang na nagkaroon kayo ng pag-asa nung ni-report ni Tox na may sasakyan siya.
Yes, sir. Nirelay ko po rin sa Loloy.
That is the importance of why I want to know when the vehicle issued to the late Attorney Barayuga was given. Kasi I have a hunch na kasama sa plano yun. Parang yung ginawa sa Davao Penal Colony na nagkaroon sila ng galugad para lang mailagay sa iisang lugar yung papatayin at yung papatay. Ganyan din yung nangyari rito eh. Now, may I ask Mr. Mariano, is this the talks that you're talking about?
Yes, sir. Siya po.
Siya?
Siya po.
Itong talks na ito, inadmit kanina ni Commissioner Leonardo na kilala niya. At naging tao mo ito. Tama po ba?
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Matagal mong tao kasi nandito sa files to eh. Files ninyong dalawa sa akin. Matagal kayong magkasama sa CIDG.
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Hindi maglalayo yung dokumento rito eh sa akin. So, itong si Tox, ang nakausap mo.
Yes, sir. Personal.
Nung araw na dapat ninyo na may pagkakataon kayo, saan nag-umpisa yung plano ninyo?
Sinabihan niya po ako na lalabas daw ng 4 p.m.
Lalabas ng 4 p.m.?
Yes, sir. Nirelay ko doon sa Loloy.
Hindi naman lumabas ng 4 p.m.?
Hindi ko na po alam kung anong eksakto.
Okay. Kung lumabas mo ng 4 p.m., according to the report, maaga nga sana siyang aalis eh. Pero he was delayed dahil pinapirma ng mga papeles. Yun ang nakalagay dito. Now, so paano nyo nalaman yung paglabas niya at saka kung saan dadaan?
Nirelay po sa akin ni Tox sa cellphone, tapos nirelay ko rin po kay Loloy.
And for the information of everybody, a team of CIDG went to the residence of Tox, pero hindi na makita. And he has not reported to his assignment for 2 days already. Dahil at the back of my head, nasabihan na siya ni kay Commissioner Leonardo na lumubog ka muna. But the arm of the law will definitely catch up with him. So, si Tox ang nagre-relay sa'yo nung kilos.
Yes, sir.
At nandun sa inyong, nabasa ko sa inyong affidavit, na during the board meeting, nakakuha pa kayo ng feedback?
Yes, sir. Mayroong picture silang sinend na nasa online meeting, pinicturan.
O tama rin naman yung sinabi ni Gerald Pinili, online na ang kanilang board meeting eh. It coincides with the statement of the PCSO manager during that time. So online meeting, yun ang pinakita.
Yes, sir.
Eh yung pag-alis, paano nyo nalaman?
Nag-text din si Tox, tapos nirelay ko din kay Loloy.
Doon ba niya sinabi kung anong sasakyan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, definitely, talagang nagkaroon ng conspiracy para patayin si Attorney Barayuga. Now, let's debunk yung sinasabi ng CIDG na theory na involved sa drugs. Si Attorney Barayuga. PIDEA, May I ask PDEA, in the original list, kasama ba yung pangalan ni Attorney Wesley Barayoga?
Mr. Chairman, Your Honor, no, sir.
No. And was there ever a time that his name was included in the list or the watch list for in the drug war?
Your Honor, his name was included in the August 2020 list, and that is the third list. So in the first and second list, his name is not there.
So, in the third list, dated August 20, doon napasama po yung pangalan ni Attorney Wesley Barayoga.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that list, or his inclusion, was already after his death. Would that be correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Inilagay lang doon yung pangalan niya para merong basis. Yung sinasabi, yung theory na drug-related case. Nilagay lang doon. Kaya ang motive talaga is yung katigasan ng ulo ng classmate ni General Manager Pinili noon na objectan lahat yung recommendation ni General Manager Garma mag-increase na number of franchises, pasok yung peryahan ng bayan at yung paglalagay ng kanilang mga kaibigan para makakuha ng STL franchises doon sa mga lucrative areas kung nasaan ang STL. Kasi doon po sa PCSO, may lucrative areas din po. Alam din po nila yun. Di po ba, Attorney Inchong? Right? Kasi ang chairman pa noon ng Committee on Public Accounts, yung tatay ni DS JJ Suarez, iniimbestigahan na ito noon pa. The first chair of the Committee on Accounts in this House. So, Mr. Chair, as the Honorable Luis Ro has stated, ay talagang may conspiracy to commit murder, and all the participants are either guilty of principal by inducement, principal by the indispensable cooperation, at saka principal by direct participation. Tama po yung sinabi ni Honorable Wistro. And may I move, Mr. Chair, that we direct the DOJ and the NBI to conduct an intensive investigation insofar as this issue is concerned. Kasi may mga ebidensya na po tayo. Marami pong salamat, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion to for the NBI for this committee to direct NBI for an intensive investigation with regards to the death. Duly seconded. Any objection? The chair says none. The motion is carried. Chairman, ako just a rejoinder lang po. Ito last na lang po. Ito now with the interpellation, the question being raised by Chairman Akop and the rest of the members of this committee, medyo malinaw na po. And of course, the testimony that was given by the PDEA na indeed, wala pong drugs. Siningit na lang after the death of the late General Bayeroga. Please take note of that, CIDG. Paki-take note po yan. Now, eto, Mr. Chairman, we know for the fact that Colonel Gamma is also Class 97 and Colonel Guijardo, during the time was the Chief of Police of Mandaluyong, was also her classmate. Class 97 din po. At usap-usapan sa loob ng PNP noon, alam nyo na itong 2006 na si Colonel Sante, the time Major Sante, ang involved dito sa pagpatay. Now, Mr. Chairman, Major Sante, last na lang to po. Ito, last na lang na tanong ko sa iyo. Kasi usap-usapan doon, with regards to the murder of General Barrioga, pag inoperate si General Barrioga, dapat hindi lumabas doon sa Mandaluyong, in which that is the AOR of General Colonel Grijaldo the time. Is it correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
O, paki-state mo nga, sino ang nag-order at paano sinabi sa iyo na dapat wag lumabas doon sa Mandaluyong ang implementation ng plano na yon?
Kasabay po yan nung message na binigay yung inisyuhan na po nung umaga ng July 30, 2020. Inisyuhan nila ng sasakyan plus driver si Sir Wesley. Tapos kasama po yung binigay na dapat within Mandaluyong lang.
Sinong nagbigay ng instruction within Mandaluyong lang?
Si Colonel Leonardo po.
Si Colonel Leonardo. Of course, Colonel Leonardo will deny it, but malinaw po na yung conspiracy between those persons mentioned in the affidavit and the testimony of Colonel Sante Mendoza, class 2006, at matunog yun, alam yun ng mga opisyal na Colonel Major Sante at the time is involved in this operation dahil doon sa STL na problema po. Yun lang po, Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, Congressman Paduano. So,